Scott went to all of this trouble decorating this aquarium, and then I had to go the next day and sell it all. So today I'm going to tear down everything he built and build it again. Sorry, Scott. Scott put a really large, really cool piece of driftwood in this tank, and that was the piece that I had sold a few days ago, so I'm looking for an equally as cool piece to replace it with. We've had this Dragonwood at our Seekonk location forever. We got a bunch of this stuff in stock and we sold all of them except for this piece, and I feel like a lot of people can't really see how good it looks while it's up on the rack, so I'm gonna put it in this tank, and if you like how it looks, maybe you should come on down and buy it and take it home for your own tank. That looks killer though. I am loving how this piece of wood looks. So next I just gotta frame it with some rocks and maybe add some artificial plants and see how it looks. And like I always say, when decorating your tank, be very careful putting rocks and large heavy objects because it is a glass box, and if you hit the glass, it will break. Or if you drop the rock, it will break. So like I always say, just be careful, go slow, enjoy the process. So now I'm just going through our vast plant wall and deciding what color scheme I want to go through, what type of plants I want to be in the tank, and kind of formulating the way I want the whole tank to look together as a whole. So when I'm always going through and decorating tanks, I always start at the back and work my way forward. Gives it so you can decide how much depth you want and how the tank's gonna look overall. So we have these obnoxiously tall plants that most people can't do because most people's tanks aren't this tall. I'm gonna see if I can do anything in here with these. So a lot of our artificial plants have an anchor that you bend to help fasten the plant in place. This one is about half the size of the plant in general, so don't be afraid to fold these more than once to make them fit into your tank. I make kind of a little circle anchor so it still fastens to the bottom and it can't be ripped up. Still provides stability, and it's not longer than the length of the whole tank. That looks great. The other reason why I like starting in the back is sometimes getting those background plants in the right place requires you to move a few things around. If you already get all of your plants situated in the front, it's gonna mess you up and you're gonna have to redo them anyway. Let's start adding some color. These little puffballs are my favorite artificial plant that we carry. I've got no method to doing this. Just move stuff around till it looks good. You'll like it eventually. I love this tank. I don't like to toot my own horn. It's a lie, I love tooting my own horn. Needs more depth. I love this piece of wood especially because of the long straggly bits that come out on the end make it kind of look like a mangrove, how the roots are kind of growing down from a tree growing into the water. Really, really cool look you don't really see in a lot of pieces, especially in one piece altogether. For size reference, this tank is a 90-gallon regular. The dimensions of this tank are 48 by 18 by 24. If you're watching this video at home, really liking how this wood's looking, liking it how much I'm liking how it's looking, will help you know if it'll fit in your tank or not. The last step is to move the light forward, close the canopy, and finish up. So let's do that now. I'm loving how this tank turned out. I don't know if you guys are liking it as much as me, but this wood looks awesome in this tank. So I hope you enjoyed my method of madness in scaping a new aquarium. I think it came out looking really cool. If you guys like how the scape is, this aquarium is available at our Seekonk location. Totally up for sale. If you guys are liking the scape or if you're loving the tank, come down, check it out. And like always, keep it fresh.